The Meteoric Blade is a weapon you rarely see for obvious reasons. They're just better katanas in the game. I mean, you have Moonville, you have the Nagakiba, you have plenty of options here. But I did want to try this because it has a very beautiful looking R2 with some pretty decent range. Also, the scaling on this weapon is pretty nice, as you get like 708 AR with 50 strength 50 int, which is not the hardest per se to reach, but it is a pretty steep requirement. But you can probably do this with 40-40 as well. So I tried to combine this weapon with an offhand Caestus to make this like a blender kind of build. So what I mean with blender is both weapons do 100+ poise damage on the first hit, right? So this definitely is not a build that you just mash one button. You alternate from L1 to R1 to keep the poise value high, which is important. Because in this meta, people tend to swing back and you can keep stunning them with the flurry of attacks. Also, it felt like the offhand Caestus is fast enough to stop the startup of some hyper armor like greatswords. I've seen people try to swing back, it hit them so fast the hyper armor didn't come out. So, also pretty cool. So this build also has some pretty fun synergy in the sense of that it has some pretty fun roll catches going for. Offhand Caestus actually has a roll catch into R2 with the Meteoric Blade. You can also just go for the delayed R1 or react R1 to still roll catch, which is pretty nice. And everything just blends with each other really fast and smooth. That makes this build just very fun to use. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to explain. I'll just roll the tape so you can see why I enjoy this build so much. It was really fun how you have this fast options out of crouch attacks and you can just chain down with the R1s. And also, they both have like inherent bleed. It's not a lot, like 50 and 45, but it absolutely adds up at moments that they either have some latency, right? They can still add up some bleed on phantom hits, or I've seen some blood procs without even trying. So I think that's pretty much it. Let me just keep it a bit compact and I'll just roll the tapes. Hope you guys enjoy this and I'll see y'all in the next one.